Hi DIYers, Joey from Alarm Grid, and today we're going to show you how to default a Yale Real Living Z-Wave lock. Now, if you ever move into a place and they have an existing lock there, and the existing owners or whomever previously owned the lock doesn't know any of the codes or any of the settings or how to get into the stuff in the lock, defaulting it may be the best route to take because it'll get everything back fresh and it'll be as if it was right out of the box. Defaulting these locks, it's a pretty simple process, but you will need a screwdriver to open it up. And if you do have a second person around, it may help just because they'll be able to hold the front of the lock or any parts so that you're not stuck trying to juggle it without dropping anything. And you'll see what I mean with that in a second. So as you can see, this is the back of the lock. This is what you would see inside the home. And this is the front of the lock. This is what you would see outside of the home. To do the default, we actually have to get inside of the back of the lock, and we have to press a button while reinserting the batteries. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up the battery cover, which is this plastic part right here. So you undo that screw and you lift it up, and there you go. That's the batteries. Now, there's 3 other screws in this lock. There's 2 right here behind these individual batteries, and then there's 1 down here on the bottom. So to get those screws out, you're going to have to remove these 2 batteries. And the lock is now powered down, and we can actually do our reset with just these 2 batteries out. So I'm going to undo the bottom screw, and then I'm going to undo these 2 screws. So now we have the plate off the lock, and as you can see on the back of the lock there is a button right here. This button we're going to have to hold down while we reinsert the batteries. And this is what I meant before when I said it may be helpful if you have another person around, as somebody could just sit in the back and hold this button while the other person inserts the 2 batteries. But I'm just going to do this with my 2 hands. So I'm going to hold down the button with this hand, and then I'm going to reinsert the batteries. And then we need to wait for 3 seconds. So 1, 2, 3. So that should be sufficient time for the lock to do the reset. I'm going to release the button. And now our lock should be...
Welcome to Yale Real Living.
Yep, and as you can hear, that's what the lock's going to say when it first turns on, and we've done a full default on the lock. So to put it back on its back plate, we will have to remove these 2 batteries again to reinsert these 2 screws. I'm going to take the batteries out. I'm going to line up the lock with its back plate and then insert it. And then it will sit there. Then I reinsert the 2 batteries. After they're in,
Welcome to Yale Real Living.
I'm going to put my battery cover back on. We should be good to go. That's how you do a factory default on a Yale Real Living lock. If you do have any questions about this, on Yale locks in general, or how to integrate them to your security system, feel free to give us a call at 888-818-7728. Head over to our website, www.alarmgrid.com, or send us an email to support@alarmgrid.com. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to subscribe, and if you want to be notified when we post future videos, hit the notification button below, and we'll send you an update when we do so. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.